y'all, as you can see by the title, this video was actually recommended by you guys. Do you consider this cheating or not? And I asked you guys to just put in a question box on my Instagram story, would you consider this cheating? Different scenarios. And I also asked on my live. I'm actually kind of nervous.
I'm not nervous. I'm just prepared. I want to hear the questions.
I feel like this is so also good to know before we get married.
Yeah,
like I feel like we already drew our boundaries, but like now if we have a disagreement,
that was so long ago. So now it's like we could have
we had that conversation. What, like a year and a half ago?
Yeah,
I don't
know.
Been
a long time.
Because we don't talk about that stuff. Because we don't think about that.
No.
We have 17 scenarios total. Scenario number 1: do you consider this cheating? Keeping photos of your exes?
No.
It depends.
I don't consider it cheating because, like, in my scenario,
yeah, like, well, I know why
you know how long it takes to, I do it
his
slowly.
His phone has like 30,000, 20,000.
12,000 photos.
That's like ridiculous, like whatever. I say maybe for you it's not, but like let's say I was like with a random person and they kept photos of their exes because they're reminiscing. Yeah,
no. Reminiscing is crazy. Reminiscing is wildly not okay.
Like I deleted them off my phone, but like they're still in my Snap memories. Like I don't want to keep just scrolling down and deleting them.
No, it's not one by one on Snapchat.
No, it's just like annoying. So I look at my Snap memories, I'm like okay, so our final consensus is no, right?
No.
Okay, scenario number 2: commenting on other people's photos. If it's hard eyes, you're like, ooh, baby,
that's wild.
Cheating.
That's wild.
You're gonna get smacked.
But I feel like if you comment on somebody's photo, but you're not like, it's not a flirtatious way.
Well, that's different. Like, okay.
But like what you said, like hard eyes and like, oh, I miss you so.
No, perfect example would be like, okay, I post on my personal page like so many things about my small business, and then guys will comment and be like, oh, congrats. That's not flirting because they're just saying congrats about your business. But if it's a bikini photo and they're like,
fire,
then that's flirting.
Yeah.
So it's all about the context, you guys.
Yes, very much.
So I guess commenting, it depends on what you're commenting.
Yeah.
Scenario number 3: flirting.
Oh yeah, that's obvious.
I don't even know why somebody put that. I thought that was common sense.
Yeah, that's obvious.
And I'm so sorry. If you're one of these people, I'm calling you out. I cannot stand those people who are like, oh, I'm just such a natural flirt. Like, I can't help it. Okay, I can't help it when my fist connects to your face because you're flirting with my man. Right?
Yeah.
Are you one of those people?
No.
Oh. Because you said it like, yeah.
Babe, I don't talk to
no, he don't.
like that.
When girls come up to him, he's like, why are you talking to me? Even guys, he'd be like, do I know this man? Like, he's just awkward.
They'd be like, yo, what up, bro? I'd be like, who are you?
It's nice seeing you, Jake. Oh, Jacob. Yeah, see, I meant to say that. But either way, like, don't you agree with me? Like, people who are like, I just can't help it.
Yeah, no, that's
like,
you could definitely help it. You could definitely help it. You're just bored.
Scenario number 4: being friends with exes.
I don't consider it cheating. It depends on what type of friend level.
I'm gonna use you as an example.
Yeah.
So example, he is friends with one of his exes. I put quote exes, bro. They dated in middle school. They were like tweens. Okay, that don't even count, right? So, and he actually like they talk to each other. Like she's married, she has kids, have a house. He's about to get married. She actually purchased for my business and things like that. But if it was like a recent ex, no, immediately no.
Yeah, I agree. I agree on that.
I'm not
because it's different. Like I said, it's like, how are you guys friends? Like, because it really always depends.
I feel like these questions are hard because you need context. But our situation, I guess it just like is a no because we're not really even friends with our exes, right?
No, not like that. It's just that one, and she watches your stuff.
Hey girl, she's probably gonna be watching this right now.
Like we invited her to our last party, but she couldn't come because of her own circumstances. So
scenario number 5: do you consider this cheating? Hugging the other gender?
No.
It depends.
I mean, if it's one of those, oh my god.
Okay, do an example. Okay, this is not cheating, right? So let's say you're like, oh hey, like I haven't seen you, or even if they're just like this, because you know how Spanish they go, oh, like that. But if they're like, oh my god, Carlos, I haven't seen you. Oh my gosh, yeah. Immediately, you're done. You're done.
I can agree with that one.
And that's not even be dramatic. You guys know how some girls, they be like all touchy-feely, and I'm like, I'm gonna touchy-feely my fist in your face. Just get out of it. Scenario number 6. Hanging with the other gender alone. That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Again, this just like depends. Our situation's different because he doesn't really have girlfriends and I don't really have guy friends, and it's not because we were together. It was just already like that when we first met.
Well,
we know of people, but we're not like, oh my god, I hang out every day with those people.
No. Like you saw the group of girls that I was hanging out with.
Yeah, like, but since we've been together, he's never hung out with them one-on-one. Or it's different if it's like a group. He's like, oh hey, me and my, like when I was in Tennessee, he's like, oh hey, like me and a group of these friends, we're gonna go to like a club, and it's like guys and girls. I'm like, well, I'm in Tennessee, what am I supposed to do? You know, I guess it just depends.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think, have I ever hung out with a guy? Like, I haven't hung out with just a guy since your friend tried to hang out with me by myself, and I was like, yeah, no, immediately no. I see that. I just feel like it would just be disrespectful. His best friend was like, oh, like, do you want to just come drink at a bar? He didn't say it in a flirtatious way. He was just like down the block from me. Like, he was like, like, do you just want to come drink? Because Carlos was like sleeping. And I was like, oh, like, no. Like, I just thought it would be disrespectful. Because imagine Carlos wakes up and he's like, where are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm with your best friend at a bar. Like, that just sounds suspicious. So I was like, let me not do that. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
That's our consensus on that one. Like, depends.
Yeah, it does depend.
Also, while we're answering the questions, make sure you put in the comment section, like, if you guys agree with us or there's certain ones you don't agree with, because everybody's relationship is different. Some people have open relationships, some people just don't care about certain things, and then there's people like me, like, you're no.
Done. You're done.
Scenario number 7. Do you consider this cheating? Having your exes in your contacts?
Not really.
I think it depends. If you're contacting them.
If you're contacting them, yeah, I wouldn't say that it's cheating unless you draw the line, unless you go over the line. But like.
But you still have them?
I'm gonna explain it to you.
Explain to the camera.
What if you get a text one day and they're like, and then you're like, who's this? And then they tell you, and then you're like, why are you contacting me? You can't just leave it undelivered at that point. But with the contact, you could leave that shit undelivered at the door.
No. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think I saw mine, but I don't remember. But at first, the only reason I kept it is because I high-key, like, I did feel bad. Not about him. I don't feel bad for him. But my ex, he doesn't have parents, and he only had his grandma, and allegedly his grandma was like not doing that well. So I was like, what if like he texts me and like his grandma's like gone or something? And I felt so bad. Now I don't feel bad.
Now when you listen to this, who do you agree with more?
I don't know.
For a reasoning, because these are two completely different reasons, and you were talking shit.
Oh man, I feel bad because now they're gonna be like, you don't care about grandmas. Y'all, I say allegedly because my ex would lie about things like that. Like, he wouldn't want to hang out and then he'd be like, oh, like my grandma's sick or something. When really, she was perfectly fine. So like now, like I just wouldn't be able to tell when he was telling the truth and when he wasn't. But I don't think I have his contact anymore. But at first, when we first started talking, I did have his contact because I was like, what if his grandma like passes and then he literally has no family? And then I felt so bad, even though I shouldn't have because of what he did to me. But
it's all good.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like kind of like mixed.
Yeah, we have two completely different reasonings.
Scenario number 8. Having best friend of opposite gender.
If it was before you started dating the person and there's clear boundaries, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Because like with your old best friend.
Which one? The tall one?
The one that you ran into? I just said his name.
Oh, okay.
Like if they were still friends when we started dating, I have no say unless like he started drawing like, he started going over the line.
Let's just give a little context. I had a best friend for 8 years. He was a guy, it was strictly platonic. Never flirted, never kissed, nothing, right? We were friends all throughout high school, all throughout college. It was just pure coincidence we stopped being friends right before I met Carlos. But it has happened in the past where my exes would be like, oh, well, I don't want you to be friends with him. And I'm like, well, like, I was already friends with him for like 7 years. So I don't know what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to figure it out, squash something, I don't know. But if he made a girl best friend right now, I'd be like, excuse me, I'm your girl best friend.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And like, he just said it earlier. He has friends that he already knew for like years before me.
I have friends that are girls. I just don't.
We don't have best friends that are opposite
I just
gender.
don't contact them on a regular basis. I don't hang out with them. Like If we see each other in public, we'll say hello, we'll have a conversation, and then we'll keep it pushing. But realistically, I'm not best friends with any.
Well, and what I do now, well, he already knows my guy friends now, but like, just to make him feel more comfortable, like when I first introduced him to my guy friends, we're not like best friends, but I've known some of these guy friends since kindergarten. Yeah. I would be like, oh, like, do you want to come hang out with my fiance so you can meet him? And why he liked the friends better than he liked me sometimes. He'd be like, yo, can you invite that friend? I'm like,
if y'all watching this, y'all know who you are.
Number 9, do you consider this cheating? Taking your phone into the bathroom.
What?
Like, okay, I know what the person meant. So I think they meant like when you're trying to like hide your phone, you don't want your like significant other to see it, so you like bring it into the bathroom and hide it. That's cheating.
I mean,
I feel like if you gotta lock that door, right? If I'm like, let me see your phone, you run to the bathroom, you lock the door, oh no, I'm not even gonna go through your phone, you're done, you're cheating.
That's an instant, just
guilty.
Bad look. That's a horrible look.
Yeah, I don't think they meant it as in like, oh, you're gonna go to the bathroom and you take your phone. Because like obviously you scroll through TikToks while you're pooping. Okay, so we agree.
Yeah, that's, if I say, yo, let me see your phone, and you ran into the bathroom and locked it. Bro, I'm packing that PlayStation
what did you like?
I'm packing up that Switch and I'm out until you can explain that to me.
You wouldn't like knock down the door?
No.
No?
No. I'm not breaking property over your dumbass decision.
Yeah, I would. I'd be like, open the door now. Not telling you about an encounter because you knew that they would be mad. Ooh, I think it depends.
I think it depends. Yeah, I think it depends too, because I don't think it's always a bad thing to like leave certain things. Just let it rock. But I think that in other situations,
like what?
I don't know. I don't have a specific like.
Okay, no, I have a good example. Like, I'll be like, oh babe, like I went to work and then I went to my parents' house and I came home and I left out that like I went to Marshall's because like I didn't want him to yell at me. But that's like fine because I was shopping.
Yeah.
But if I went home, went to work, went to see a guy, and I was like, oh, but I didn't do that. That's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
So I guess it depends on what you're leaving out.
If you did something that does count as cheating, then yeah, it's cheating.
I feel like even if you feel guilty about not telling them, that's cheating. That's my opinion. Like if you're like, oh, like they're gonna be so mad if they find out, maybe you shouldn't have done it then. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a good way to think.
That is a good way to put it.
Not telling you that your ex called or texted you and responding to them. I mean, I don't think I would break up with you over that. But I would punch you in your face. I would genuinely, you'd be like, beep, text me, douche. Oh, no, beep, text me, and I responded, douche. What'd you say? That's what I would do. It also depends on what you say. Like, what if she was like, oh my gosh, I regret leaving you. I want you back. And you're like, yeah, baby. Oh, then I'm breaking up.
Yeah, nah, that's, yeah.
But if she was like, oh, I want you back, and you're like, why? Why? Question mark. I'm gonna be mad, but I'm gonna be like, ooh, like what you gonna say after that? Cause I'm nosy.
You're like, why? You didn't even want me when I was with you.
Okay. You didn't even say any thoughts. I was the one talking the whole time.
I know, but you basically said what I thought, so.
Good. Going to the strip club.
No.
That's not cheating?
It's not cheating.
I don't think it's cheating, but like we have set clear boundaries. I said, you cannot go. I just don't feel comfortable him going. Well, we've gone together.
I don't think it's cheating unless you're actually like touching the stripper or you're getting lap dancing.
Oh, I was about to say, because like you could sit there and they'll touch you.
Yeah, but that's different if you're touching them.
I just wouldn't feel comfortable with you going with your guy friends because they're like kind of wild. Like me and him have gone
Did I ever tell you what I did when I used to go to the strip club?
No. Oh, I think you did.
I would sit in the corner. In the corner so that they can't reach me and they're not gonna come up to you.
Yeah, but I just don't like that idea. So like I said, we've gone together in Miami and that's different because like I'm there and we're like woohoo, right? But just him.
I don't think it's cheating.
But would you go?
No, because I'm not gonna, it's not worth the argument.
But I did tell him, y'all, so high key, for our bachelor and bachelorette party.
See, this don't make any sense right here. This makes no sense.
I have been dying to go to a Chippendale show just because I saw on Jersey Shore and I was like, wow, it looks like so much fun, but I don't want them touching me. Like, don't touch me, like, right? And so I was like, it's not fair if I go on my bachelorette and like I do that and like you can't go. So I told him, He has one little chance. Go with your little friends at your bachelor party. Go to the little club, but do what you said. Don't be touching, don't be looking. Same way I'm not gonna be, oh, you can look. But same way I'm not gonna touch and they can't touch me. Same goes for you.
Yeah, obviously. I don't want them to touch me. I be feeling dirty if a stripper.
That's what I'm saying, and I just feel like,
and no offense,
this is a one-time
no
thing.
No offense if anybody here is a stripper. Like, it's not you, it's me. It's me. I just don't want to be touched. I don't like being touched.
He gets awkward. He'd be like,
yeah, so that's
like he's like a deer in headlights.
Yeah.
Cause like when we went to Miami, there was a stripper that came up to us and he's like, but she was talking to me, not him. Sitting on someone's lap or letting them sit on your lap.
Yeah, that's
cheating.
That's crazy.
If my booty cheeks are touching another man's body part, you're done.
Yeah,
it's over.
There's no explanation.
No.
No, that's cheating. That's wild.
No, and there's been situations, what's up with you? I don't remember. We had to stuff into a car and guess what? I'm gonna sit on your lap, you're gonna sit on my lap, or I'm gonna sit on another girl's lap. There's not gonna be girl on boy action, no.
Yeah.
Immediately no.
I agree.
Having celebrity crushes.
No.
I think it depends. Because, okay, having a celebrity crush, okay, cool. But like, what if I like blow up and become famous?
Baby.
And Michael B. Jordan really talks to me.
We openly tell each other.
No. But like, what if I really become famous and Michael B. Jordan's like, hey, baby, I'm gonna be like, oh.
Vanessa, please.
That's why it depends, y'all. I say depends because what if like y'all are watching this and it's like 5 years in the future and I blew up and I'm friends with Vanessa Hudgens and Michael B. Jordan. Pretend that they're not our celebrity crushes. Pretend that we never had this combo. It's gonna make it weird, you know what I mean?
It is gonna make it weird.
So I say for like, if we're just like regular normal civilians, yeah, but if you're a celebrity, you should not have celebrity crushes because you could really have a chance with them.
Because then at that point it's just a crush.
like it's possible. Like right now it's like, I'm never gonna see this.
Yeah, that's not happening, yeah.
Okay, I'm glad we can agree. Having a work husband or work
Yeah, that's great.
Cheating!
Yeah, that's great.
Cheating! I don't care. Oh, but I'm just kidding. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because typically when you have a work husband or work wife, it's because you're sick of your wife or husband at home. You're like, oh, thank God you're here, work husband. No.
Yo, you be with the work husband or work wife more than you're with your real family.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
If you have a work husband or work wife, break up with them immediately, please. Okay, that is bad. That's bad. And the good thing about my job, I can't have a work husband because I work by myself.
I'm lucky for that.
And then all the ladies that work at his job, they're like
older,
on the brink of
stop
meeting the Lord.
Stop. No, they're not. Not all of them.
He told me that there was a time that the lady fell asleep and he got scared to wake her up because that she
No, we do. It's not a time, it's every day.
But anyways, the whole point is that he works with older ladies, so I'm not gonna be like, you talking to I feel like she's gonna be like your work grandma.
She's not, yeah, she is. She asked me today if I wanted overtime, like
Aww.
her overtime, and I was like, oh, I can't today. And she was like, no worries, I'm not staying. And then she slowly walked away.
Does she have like a cane or something? She gives you that vibe.
Yeah.
Taking someone to their house as a ride. Oh, I think like dropping them off. I think it depends.
I don't think it depends.
No, I think it depends because if like, let's say you meet a random stranger at a club and you bringing them home, then
okay,
yeah.
A random stranger.
People do that. People do that. They go to the club, you're like, yo, yeah, I'll give you a ride home, baby. And then.
They're stupid because they could get murdered.
Men do it to women.
Yeah, I know.
Obviously that could still happen, but like they're trying to like.
The woman that get in the car. Why do you think you own a business for safety?
Obviously,
like,
but men don't think about that. Some girls think about it. Some girls don't. They'll meet a guy at the club like, yeah, I'll go home. He could be the next Ted Bundy. You're just getting in this car. I'm not that. I've never, even when I'm single, I have never left with the guy and went in this, never. I leave with who I came with, okay, the girlies. Okay, anyways, but like I said, it just depends. But if you're like, oh, need a ride home from work? Okay. Goodbye. Like,
yeah.
Like those type is different. Like I said, every scenario depends on the circumstances. Yeah. Having drinks after work with coworkers.
No.
But you do it with guys, so like obviously that's not like.
Yeah, but if it was a mix, it still wouldn't be cheating.
But I think it depends because if it's your work wife that you're going to have drinks with, then yeah, that's a problem.
That's a date.
Exactly. That's why it depends. God, I can't relate because like even though I do have my own business, I've had regular jobs before. I never associated with the people at the jobs. Like, they would like hang out after work and I'm like,
and you don't drink, so you're
yeah,
not.
I was like, I gotta go. I was like, I'm just here to make money and leave. Like, they'd be trying to make friends and like, no, please give me my money, I'm out of here, bye, sayonara. Like,
Yeah.
that's just how I operate.
Yeah.
So I guess in general, no, but if it's like your work wife, then yeah, that's a problem. Or work husband, I should say too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think for the most part we agreed, right? I think we agreed on most of them. There was like one of them we disagreed with. The contacts and the X's in your contacts.
Babe, you said some wild shit compared to what I
Okay, but I told you that information. Okay, y'all, this piece of information, every ounce of information you're getting out of me, we already knew about each other. We already knew, so it's not like brand new news. But yeah, if you guys like these types of videos, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any more recommendations for videos like this, where it's like us two, when you're asking like juicy questions, put it in the comment section below. Bye.